because you ain't paying attention to all of it. You pay attention to some of it. But I try to stay musically inclined with my kid. People say, Rich, you know all the songs. How you know all the songs? You know this generation and you know this generation. Because I like music. And if it's hot, it's hot. And I want to stay connected with my kid. I don't want her to ever think that this thing don't know nothing. Nah, I want to sing in the morning. If you look at my Instagram, we sing in the morning, we partying in the morning. We trying to build a relationship. And that's how I've been with all my kids. You know, and, you know, I had my first kid when I was 17 years old. You know, Ashley was born and I didn't even know how to be a father.
You're still in high school.
Yes. And her mother ain't know how to be a mother. She was too young too.
Do you think that may have had something to do with you getting kicked out 2 years later?
Well, out of school?
Yeah, out of school.
I think my attitude was bad. I think that.
Did you feel any pressure from fatherhood? Or
I felt a lot of pressure from fatherhood because I had to be a father. You know, my mother wasn't going to have it no other way. And, you know, I look at the pictures of me and her mother, like holding her at young ages, 17, 15 years old. And I'm like, dang, we didn't even know what we was doing. We was too young to even think about like how to change a pamper. And there's a lot of youngers out there like that, you know, forced to be in a position to be grown before you are even grown. They say your brain don't even develop until you're a certain age. So now you just out there in the world. But I was an emotional little kid. That's why I got kicked out of school. You know, I couldn't stop fighting, you know. I boxed just like you boxed. I boxed from the time I was 9 to maybe 8 till I was 14 years old. And I felt like I needed to punch people.
Now, where's this theory coming from?
I don't know. I think it comes just from my father was like that, man. My father was like, he'll whoop your ass.
But what are you fighting over mostly?
Well, I think at that time, I just was like, I didn't know how to, he used to tell me, and I tell young people this right now, you got to know how to control your emotions, right? As a human being, this period, you got to know how to take a step back, breathe for a second, and not be more reactional, because that's always going to get you in trouble. And I didn't learn it till I got kicked out, lost a football scholarship, went from Savannah State, then went to Georgia Southern, got locked up, damn near had to do 5 years for something, for my inability not to control my emotion. Came home, had to be put in a position to sell cars. I became a car salesman. It was my first job back. I was the worst car salesman in the world. I sold 2 cars.